and I just did win this boss, and already a fake field goal attempt. One-handed, all the way down. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I did pretty good. I was just kind of, I was shocked, screaming. It was funny as hell. Oh shit! Like one-handed. Look at that, bounced off of him. Bounced off his arm, bounced off him. He caught it one-handed all the way down. Yeah. Let me just get a few more of these. Hold on, just back out. In a second. Okay. Here we go. Keep playing.
Okay, let me load up this game really quick so I can actually get it. I want to see if it actually works.
What's up, Dan Hack? Oh yeah. Perfect.
On my stream like failed. So I'm installing that game. Yeah, I can't even watch you because it sucks.
Just a sec, I'm just gonna. Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation.
Successfully. It really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
Decades.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Oh,
and it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Trash. What trash? You hear that, Tanner? Your team's trash.
Not great starting field
My
position
team
here
is
for the
good.
offense.
Your team is trash.
That might be true though. I still have hope in my team.
On first down. And his throw is incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to
so funny,
that
is
because
horrible.
they'll have all that time to find
What?
someone open down
That's so funny.
cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone.
You can't hear that?
Get a little bit more
Not
pressure.
really.
Remember when Carolina
Oh,
did that
good.
against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They
Don't
dropped
say
the
he's at
defensive
all.
end
About to say.
ended up with an
He got
interception in
out.
that game at Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that.
So what are you doing for New Year's?
At the passer.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like
probably
we got a
chilling.
Vikings slow to get up.
No,
While the training staff works on him,
We are
we'll
going to
step
play
aside and
cards
be right
like we
back.
do every single year.
Fucking
That's all we play. We
cards.
always play. Yeah, we play cards.
What do you play cards?
Such a big play. Let's see if they can catch their
Cards,
defense maybe
like
on their
physically, like,
heels.
you know, like cards, like games, like
Yeah, like why do you
blackjack,
play
Russian roulette.
cards?
It's just what we always do.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
Yeah, we just always done that, like base 10 and stuff.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we
Dave
shouldn't be
texted me,
surprised, should we?
how the
That's what
fuck did you
runners
do that? That's
especially the best
insane.
ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
I'm surprised I even did it
Counting
myself.
down toward the midway point in quarter one.
That's pretty good though.
Now Roethlisberger
Normally I never do that,
on
but
second
I'm
down.
surprised.
On the right side,
Yeah.
caught by Green. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the pickup there.
I like shit myself.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony.
Ah,
but
shit.
Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
Darius Hayward-Bay, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Second down now after the incompletion. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell.
Come on, come on, come on.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And 2 years ago, of course,
Come on,
last year the
guys,
injury,
come
but 2
on.
years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year. Roethlisberger to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses.
Who's winning right now?
Understanding the game,
I
understanding
am
positioning,
7-0.
and tackling immediately in the
Oh, wow.
secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display
What
right
quarter?
now.
Got
Till the
to him
first
before
quarter?
he ever had a
Yeah.
chance to think
About
about turning it
10.
upfield. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive
10
takes
zip.
him inside the 10, but it
Ain't
ends
doing
with
shit.
just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
They could have been like 0 to like 3. No, they could have been
Yeah.
3 to 3 right now.
Yes, it could have, but you did that crazy stuff.
Oh my god.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
That was crazy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. They're hoping to do what they did last time, force another punt. Last time it resulted in a field goal. We'll see if they can get another stop here, though.
And the best defenses are in the business of preventing points and creating points. And that's exactly what these guys did on their last possession. Why? Because they got off the field on 3 and out, turned the ball over to their offense after the punt, and let it roll downfield and put the ball through the post for a field goal.
Fuck you in the two
They start the drive
Get
with
him.
Peterson.
Oh!
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day.
Anytime, any day. Bring on whoever wants to play Madden on PS4. If we ain't friends,
Yeah, you're right. It's
drop
been that way all
your
afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down, 8. They run again with Peterson. Uses the stiff arm.
Oh, get him!
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's in a second.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah.
Alright, Gene, I think I'm gonna get off, okay? I'm getting tired, okay?
Alright,
So what will they do on the ground
Guys,
through
see you
the
later,
air?
Jim.
Let's
Good night.
see. 2nd and 9. Second down, Bridgewater.
Oh, yeah, that.
Down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. The 2014 Pro Bowler, Lawrence Timmons, coming hard on the blitz.
Oh,
He
yeah.
dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jeff Locke now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Go Brown.
Now Brown. Oh, he shifts past him. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now we get our first look at a guy who's been around the block a time or two. He will not be rattled today.
And that changes things for a defensive coordinator, because normally when you get the young guys, you get the rookies, you throw all the exotic blitzes at them and looks they haven't seen. But this guy, he's seen it all.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone.
It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Come on, give me a hole, give me a hole, give me a hole, come on.
Brown, the lone receiver left. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. The Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard
happened,
line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Bridgewater now on second down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, and that'll make it third down. Ten yards to go on third. Peterson alone in the backfield. Bridgewater fakes a give to Peterson. And he fires.
Interception. Let's go.
Picked off William Gay. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after getting only one on that play.
On second down, Peterson. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, Bridgewater. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point.
Here we go, Burns. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I just
and they're
missed it.
back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
No.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going to float this one deep right side. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now a carry for the veteran. This is D'Angelo Williams. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Damn.
And there's a run to be happy with.
Fake.
Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime he hands the
Fake
ball
it or
to him
no?
back.
Shit. What the hell?
The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. One quarter down, 10-7 our score. More from the Steel City coming up after this. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Fuck. Should have went punt.
And now Roethlisberger signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. And look at this, it's a fake. Quick hitter here.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. 3rd and 4th down.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jonesy just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it, so I think he and his friends would be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium. And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is...
Fuck, again, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his
Like
guys
the same guy, too. God damn
at
it.
their own 44-yard line.
I'm gonna watch him.
That's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The ball carrier there, Adrian Peterson, he turned 31 back in March.
But after his return from knee surgery a few years ago, that incredible return, I don't think we look at his number the same way as we do a lot of running backs who turn 30.
Yeah, I agree. And right now, standing 17th all-time in the NFL rushing ranks. Over the middle here to Rudolph. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Should do man
It's
coverage.
a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Let's go. Way 90.
Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Peterson alone in the backfield. Now Bridgewater. And he'll just toss it away.
There we go.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what
come on, boys, let's go. Come on.
After him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
Ain't no way in hell he's gonna make that. No way.
And
oh, you gonna tie it up? Okay, let's go.
So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger.
There we go.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Ladarius Green from 10 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now, because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers. But those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
They'll try and run it in with Bell, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than. than anything else. See if he has that confidence.
Oh. 2nd and 10
2nd
The second down throw for Bridgewater.
Good job.
The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's 3rd and 4.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, let's go.
Still 3rd down.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And right with it here over the
Shit,
middle.
my bad.
The 30.
Fuck.
Touchdown. 66 yards. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Oh, boy.
And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at the juke. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
The catch right side. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Fresh set of downs here. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out.
Get that. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 39 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Bridgewater.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off. William Gay. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
Oh, yeah.
You know he is, but he also expects it. And this is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially...
There we go.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half.
Woo.
And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, I shouldn't hit it in the middle.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Let's go.
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon. Peterson, a solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down following the run. A play fake to Peterson. Now Bridgewater.
fucking another interception. Let's go.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And he'll take this back
Same spot,
down
too.
inside
Shit.
the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Get your ass in there. Go, come on.
At the 2. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But
Come on,
sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn.
There we go.
It's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Yeah, fuck it, but it's good.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Illegal
block in the back. Return team.
What happened? Oh, yeah.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Let's go. 180. 180.
A toss play. This is Peterson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but just try and give it a little bit of help.
They still getting their ass kicked.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater.
Oh, yeah.
Complete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. With it is Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see them bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
Oh, wow.
Toward the center.
Oh my God. Hold on, guys. A second here.
Of the field, but it's incomplete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He finds Coates complete.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, he gone. He gone. Touchdown. Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Woo! Let's go over.
65 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route.
See that play? See that play, Gabe?
Because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Decent.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
And then the second quarter with 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
And out now come the Vikings.
I have
And
2
on the
for
last
3
go-around, they
minute
really
quarters.
couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own
Yeah.
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a
I've been
general
on this
rule.
since like 1
What they're
o'clock.
looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Jarvis Jones that time
No,
in
I'm
on the
on
stop.
2 o'clock. I was on this stop. So wait another hour and I'll be done.
An hour?
Yeah.
No, I'm not staying.
We remind you
there.
that coming up at
Why not?
halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from
You gotta
our
stay up right
studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think
I'll
you're
do
right,
super.
partner.
I'll do super supreme this sim, supreme some or some shit like that.
34 is the mic. 34 is the mic.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph.
Oh, good job.
And
Step
they'll
up,
give it up
dumbass.
just short of the 45 at the 44. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Bridgewater on first down.
Come on,
He's
come
got
on, get the
time.
damn thing.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. The left side caught by Diggs. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
What?
Looking to speed things up here,
I'm
going
gonna
with some
play a few
tempo.
rounds and stop.
Bridgewater fakes a give to Peterson. Surveying the field.
Yeah,
And this is going to be incomplete.
Really
I'm
good,
good.
smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football
Gotta get
and
off
bat it
soon.
down.
You're getting it off soon?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of timing.
Dude, you just got
Gets it
on. Why the
away,
fuck did
and
you get
I
on
think
there?
they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
tired,
The
dude.
Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
Oh, what the
It'll be
hell?
that easy, right?
You
You'll
can
be
turn
able
around
to
fast enough
take
and still get
exactly
it.
what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And
Green,
Green with a catch right
oh.
side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now
337
with that
yards.
completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive...
And Big
Fuck.
Ben intercepted a third time. Terrence Newman with a pick.
No way,
And
the
they're
same
gonna
guy,
set up
really?
shop at the 27-yard
Son of a
line.
bitch.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down, Bridgewater. And right with it here over the middle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I'm gonna call a
So that means
timeout
they're
too.
down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Is anyone
Johnson
watching
with a
the
completion
video?
over the middle. And he's taken
Is
down, but
anyone
not
watching
before he
the
gets
video?
this into enemy territory across the 40. And with that completion, he's now north of
Taylor
200
has
yards
2
here in the
views.
first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit.
So this guy's just sitting
you're
there.
watching
He's got like
the
30 hot dogs in front of him. And
Yeah, I am.
what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Shit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Here we go. Come on, come on. Get in there. Get your ass in there. Oh, yeah, there we go. First down.
And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Whoa.
Brandon, when it comes to quarterback sneaks, Big Ben may be the toughest to bring down in terms of pure strength.
It's Steelers.
Yeah, man. Best.
Offense comes
Best
to the
team in the
line
league.
now, 1st and 10.
They gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
They come up with one running back. That's
They're
Bell.
dangerous now.
He's going to get the football. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. They want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Matt Spaeth, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a couple there in the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Shit, I shouldn't do that.
On the right side, caught by Green. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
39-17.
Being lightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half,
how many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Bridgewater again. This is Peterson. And he'll be blocked down right around the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Let's go. Blue 58.
Now a play fake here on first down. And complete. Right
Get him.
side. Tight end Rudolph. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Oh, yeah.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got
And
him.
Shazier. Oh, yeah.
And Shazier in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Damn.
That is caught
Wide open.
right at the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh yeah. Right, Shazier again, baby.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
3rd and long for Bridgewater.
Green.
Looking for someone to throw to. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, I guess we're at the stage here where they wouldn't say no to any points, but I don't think field goals are what they're looking for here in the second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
Ah, shit.
You're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Wheaton with a catch right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read,
Come on,
figured
Brown.
out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Again on second and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he finds Hayward Bay. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
413 yards.
Let's
Let's go.
There, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
Oh, shit.
Guys are making yardage
Why did you
after
go for the
catch
tackle?
to help you
Good
out that
ball.
way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Fucking fuck.
Is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner
or what? What should I do?
Here's Jordan Berry now.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't
As
want to
he
do
should
this.
be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they're going to try this again.
Fuck! Oh my God, he's wide open.
A huge gamble. And it does
Ah!
not pay off. Now
Shit.
the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh, gotta get the ball off
That's gonna help them in
faster.
contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Fuck you. Let's go.
Jarvis Jones in there
Hell yeah.
to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Bridgewater fakes. And pressure.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hell yeah.
The former Buckeye
Ain't shit for that
Cameron
big punt.
Hayward in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
This will be fielded at the 17.
There we go.
12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did in the half.
No!
You also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact that
Shit, I lost
first
yards.
half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble. Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Oh, he almost intercepted
Damn
it.
They're
just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Fucking get it.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They come out here in the eye. Bridgewater gives to Peterson on the draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Hell yeah, let's go.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Woo!
Picked off William Gay.
Fuck yeah.
And give him now
4th
4
interception, too.
interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Marcus Wheaton.
58 yards. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Good pass, clean catch,
Hell
and a
yeah.
house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No
That'll be
kicker is
taken in the
coming
end zone.
for your white ass.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Steelers defense making their way onto the field. And they forced 4 turnovers now in that last possession, most recently the interception.
I'd love to be in charge of their highlight video at the end of the season, though, because this game, you could cut it into one sequence, take away, take away, take away, take away, and everyone goes home happy. Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Second down, Bridgewater. Over the middle, he's
What?
got Treadwell.
Shit.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine
The backfield. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 8 on the
Holy
play,
shit.
and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Oh, nowhere to go.
It'll be 2nd down.
They was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then, the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Let's go. Yeah.
The 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Bridgewater. And he's able to find Diggs. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then break.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You ready? Set. Wide 80.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Nope.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick.
You still
But
watching?
able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he was able to bat it away.
So here's 3rd and 20 with a long yardage. Defense going with a nickel look. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now Blair Walsh for the Viking field goal.
See that?
And remember, he had
Punt.
one blocked earlier.
Come on.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
We got 4. Set. Blue 30. Check line 54. Line 54. No space. Check 9. No safe.
Play clock winding down. They'll go again with Bell.
Oh, shit.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
What?
Continue to
Damn.
move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because
Oh, we got it. Sweet.
the defense back on its heels. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. And while it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Roethlisberger hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll get 17 yards.
100 yards.
And that'll be good for Pittsburgh first.
When Le'Veon Bell gets going and he starts galloping and he piles up yards, his team usually wins, and that's exactly what they're doing here.
Well, in 2015, he had the MCL, PCL injury. Some people were worried. It looks pretty good here in this one.
That tells you there's a whole lot of rehab that went into that, a lot of determination to get back and get back to his present form, which is awfully good.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football.
504 yards. Let's go.
The ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. That's caught.
Oh, first down.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there.
Oh, shit. Get him! Get him! Oh, my God! Why are you running? Fucking run. Why is Green so slow?
10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Fuck.
And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half.
I tried.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Why?
And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
It's fine.
Running into the kicker. Defense.
Ooh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Shit.
And now the kick is away.
That'll
be taken in the end zone.
And now I have shit.
And there's Ladarius Green and the rest of his offensive mates getting ready for the next drive. And we see here the productivity certainly has decreased from the start of the game, but sometimes people forget these tight ends, they can do more than just catch the football.
That is so true, because now when things start to happen and you're not getting the ball as much, maybe you change your focus on the game. Maybe you become a very good decoy. Maybe you block a little bit more. But sometimes you have such a great first half, you expect it to continue to roll, and it doesn't just happen that easily in the second.
Now they have been able to shut him down at least as of late. Now
shit.
Roethlisberger, but he can't
fucking,
hang on. Good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
Fucking catch it.
Oh, it falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big
damn
deal
it.
Given this big lead.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He should have caught, but didn't catch. Little bitch. Right there.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
What the fuck?
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
No.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. And now out comes Minnesota. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Bridgewater. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater.
No good.
Wright's got it. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Shit, we did. Yay.
They clearly made a conscious decision
make
here
it.
to
Let's
be
go.
more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out here midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey,
we gone.
had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And Le'Veon's mother, Lisa, she grew up a huge Steelers fan, so she's got to love this. Her team's winning. Her son's doing the thing for her team. All good, right?
Did she have a plug into the scouting department, into the front office
she
to
was
make sure
placing
this
calls.
happened? That's a big time deal for her right there. How happy is she out of big? A lifelong dream of her team with her baby starring on it. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It's
touchdown. Let's go, Brown. Woo!
Brown with a
62, 30.
touchdown game. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
By 32, holy shit.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
And it's up and good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The punter is coming for the kill again.
And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many
Thank you
times
for that,
have we sat in
Minnesota.
meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
Ryan
The reception
Shazier.
good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In recent years, the slot
so
receivers
bad.
really gained
Oh, my
stature in
God.
the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And down inside the 15 he goes. That
3
one goes
minutes
for
and 30
13
seconds.
yards, and it moves the sticks.
Who's
And
gonna
the
win?
next snap coming inside the red zone here.
I don't know.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. Give him a couple on the catch. It's
They don't
2nd
give
and
him
8.
time to run.
The
That's the point.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 90.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So on 3rd and medium,
Oh,
they
well.
dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me
Yeah, no,
that
she
they're
just-
throwing
get the fuck
down
away.
in the
Oh, my
NFL
God.
because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
A deep pass. Oh shit, they're in an onside kick.
And this doesn't
What the fuck
work.
is that?
The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
Shit.
yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Time for a break. This one, all over with the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
700 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down.
Holy shit.
Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Fucking, oh my God, he didn't lob the damn
They
ball.
are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29.
Holy
So
fuck.
it's 3 more
29
points, and that
ahead.
widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who was down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Second down, Bridgewater. And right with it here over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
I'm freaking in a Hail Mary yet.
Peterson alone in the backfield. Throwing is Bridgewater. Finding time. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
What the fuck?
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Shit.
Automatic first down.
15-yard penalty.
And now a first down following that long gain. Bridgewater on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit
He's
too
gonna
quickly.
cry. Shitty team.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Holding. Offense.
Suck it. Back
And
again.
that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. Now hold everything here. We're
They're
going to
gonna try to score again.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use
30
here in the
fucking
final
points.
stages. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Let's go.
3rd and long for Bridgewater.
Not really good.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The game is over. 37. Oh, shit. They called a timeout. Fuck. Wait, no, they didn't. We're good. Did they? Yeah, they called a timeout. Alright, never mind.
And they're indeed going to go.
Oh,
for
no,
it
the game is over.
So
36.
trailing here in
Wait.
the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
37 to
Big
66.
offensive
Holy
explosion
shit.
help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Holy shit, 10, 36, 10, 10.
Totally different style and a
Oh my
different
god.
flow.
Loser.
Look at that first. Oh, that's my punt return right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. Oh! Airtime.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
Let's see.
the
66
NFL
passing
on
yards,
EA Sports. For more,
564.
find us on
Rushing
Twitter
yards,
at
143.
EA Madden
Average yards
NFL.
per day. Oh, fuck.
The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Again? Gabe, you still wanna play some Battlefield? Gabe? You wanna play some Battlefield? You don't know? You gonna play some Battlefield or what? Hold on.
What? I'm playing fucking Battlefield right now.
Okay. Well, we gotta switch to Battlefield 1, so gotta give me a minute here.